News tonight in Vanderburgh County. The Evansville Police Department under scrutiny by the Associated Press for its use of what the AP called significant force.
The news outlet released its findings this week with a deeper look into the department's response following a series of deaths and injuries, including the death of Vanderburgh County Deputy Asan Hacker in 2020. Eyewitness
News was the first to show the video of what law enforcement call the big fight, a training exercise Deputy Hacker participated in minutes before he collapsed. And tonight we have video of another Evansville police officer who was rushed to the hospital after the same training.
Eyewitness News' Ann Powell is here now with that video and more on the Associated Press's findings. Ann?
The Associated Press says it is a troubling trend. AP found a pattern of fatal incidents involving civilians and the training that goes on at the Southwest Indiana Law Enforcement Academy. And the article sheds more light on what happened in the death of Deputy Asan Hacker and the injuries of the officer after him. Tanner Corum was an Evansville police officer who trained after Hacker collapsed.
Now go! Turn towards him. There you go, turn towards him. Get your knee in. Get that knee inside his leg.
Video obtained by ABC News through the Freedom of Information Act shows the trainer on top of Corum, punching him, pinning him to the ground with an arm around his neck. You can see Corum struggling to get free. The Associated Press interviewed 5 experts who all say the training had similar defensive tactics drills used elsewhere, including some that have been linked to serious injuries and deaths.
Turn into him! Turn into it!
The article also reports medical examiners and coroners, including Vanderburgh County Coroner Steve Lockyer, attributed existing medical conditions and deaths involving excessive force. In Hacker's fight,
Let's go. Here we go, all your weight into it. Come on.
Lockyer told AP the combat training had absolutely contributed to Hacker's death by causing him to strenuously exert himself. But he said he ruled the death natural, not a homicide, an accident, or undetermined because of Hacker's sickle cell trait. A week later, Corum attended Hacker's funeral in a wheelchair. The article says Corum sustained a spinal injury in his neck that caused weakness. It also says he could not walk without help and was hospitalized for 2 weeks. AP's article says Corum may file a lawsuit and had to quit his job in the records department because of his injuries. AP also says its findings shows a culture of aggression at some police departments, with officers being taught to view those they encounter as deadly threats. The article goes on to report the culture and training could have played a role in EPD arrests and responses that resulted in injuries and deaths dating back to 2019. You can read the full Associated Press article on our website, tristatehomepage.com. I've also reached out to the Evansville Police Department, the Vanderburgh County Attorney, and Corum's attorney, and I'm waiting to hear back. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Ann.